Every day, over 3,000 people lose their life.
More than 1.2 million lives per year.
50 million more are injured.
Tragically, every single day 500 children die on the world's roads on the way to school or just out playing with friends.
Hi, I'm Fernando Alonso.
Bonjour, c'est Antoine Griezmann.
Olá, sou Felipe Massa.
I'm Michelle Yeoh.
I'm Wade van Niekerk.
I am Haile Gebrselassie.
I'm Marc Marquez.
Ana Hidalgo.
I'm Nico Rosberg.
I'm Vanessa Lowe.
Cada día, 3.500 personas pierden la vida en la carretera.
From the ages of 15 to 29, one of the biggest causes of fatalities is actually road incidents. When you go out with friends, please remember that even just one drink can be a big risk to you having a big road accident.
Think of those around you. Don't let them drink and drive.
Whether you're a driver or passenger, don't take any risk. Seat belts can make the difference between life and death.
And the last thing you want to do is be in an accident at the hands of, someone who was texting, or to actually cause an accident because you yourself were texting.
Tout peut se jouer en une seconde. N'hésitez pas à vous arrêter, dormez un peu avant de reprendre la route.
So many life that has been lost over the years because of what? Speeding. Leave the speeding to me. Listen, if you're going somewhere and you're late, you're already late. Don't try to force it.
O sea que mi única recomendación es que cuando entremos al coche pues estemos totalmente centrados en lo que estamos haciendo.
When you're in a car, make sure you use a safety seat for children. If you're on a bike, make sure to use a helmet.
Helmets protect the most important part of your body. As a professional rider, I never ride a bike without the helmet. So you must to use the helmet always when you ride a bike.
Well, it's so important when you listen music and when you have your mobile phone to really follow what's happening in the street, because it's so easy to maybe lose your life because you're not concentrating on the road.
As a professional athlete, I can't succeed if I'm distracted, and so goes for drivers and pedestrians.
So make sure to pay attention. Use pedestrian footpaths and crossing when possible. And stay visible by wearing reflective clothing.
By following simple rules, you can help save your life and the lives of others.
Cuento con que todos apoyen el manifiesto de la FIA para la seguridad vial mundial en fia.com.
Every day, over 3,000 people lose their life.
More than 1.2 million lives per year.
50 million more are injured.
Tragically, every single day 500 children die on the world's roads on the way to school or just out playing with friends.
Hi, I'm Fernando Alonso.
Bonjour, c'est Antoine Griezmann.
Olá, sou Felipe Massa.
I'm Michelle Yeoh.
I'm Wade van Niekerk.
I am Haile Gebrselassie.
I'm Marc Marquez.
Ana Hidalgo.
I'm Nico Rosberg.
I'm Vanessa Lowe.
Cada día, 3.500 personas pierden la vida en la carretera.
From the ages of 15 to 29, one of the biggest causes of fatalities is actually road incidents. When you go out with friends, please remember that even just one drink can be a big risk to you having a big road accident.
Think of those around you. Don't let them drink and drive.
Whether you're a driver or passenger, don't take any risk. Seat belts can make the difference between life and death.
And the last thing you want to do is be in an accident at the hands of, someone who was texting, or to actually cause an accident because you yourself were texting.
Tout peut se jouer en une seconde. N'hésitez pas à vous arrêter, dormez un peu avant de reprendre la route.
So many life that has been lost over the years because of what? Speeding. Leave the speeding to me. Listen, if you're going somewhere and you're late, you're already late. Don't try to force it.
O sea que mi única recomendación es que cuando entremos al coche pues estemos totalmente centrados en lo que estamos haciendo.
When you're in a car, make sure you use a safety seat for children. If you're on a bike, make sure to use a helmet.
Helmets protect the most important part of your body. As a professional rider, I never ride a bike without the helmet. So you must to use the helmet always when you ride a bike.
Well, it's so important when you listen music and when you have your mobile phone to really follow what's happening in the street, because it's so easy to maybe lose your life because you're not concentrating on the road.
As a professional athlete, I can't succeed if I'm distracted, and so goes for drivers and pedestrians.
So make sure to pay attention. Use pedestrian footpaths and crossing when possible. And stay visible by wearing reflective clothing.
By following simple rules, you can help save your life and the lives of others.
Cuento con que todos apoyen el manifiesto de la FIA para la seguridad vial mundial en fia.com.
All right, welcome everyone and good evening. Welcome to the third and final round of the AAP National Digital Rally Championship. I'm Keanu Dominado, and with me tonight is Jahan Kalam. Kuya Jahan, good evening.
Hi, evening guys, evening Keanu, and it's glad that we are on our final round of the AAP National Digital Rally Championship. And we are visiting a very nice country. In time for the Christmas season, we are going to send our drivers into a deep freeze as they tackle ice, slippery roads, and tight mountain passes in Monte Carlo.
All right. So just a recap, no, what we had for the last two rounds, no. So round one, we were actually where? We were where?
We were in Finland.
We were in Finland, that's right. And using the H2 rear-wheel drive cars. Alright. So high flying, high speed, and some no hesitation from the drivers. And recently concluded round 2 last November 30, we were in Scotland using the Group A cars. And meanwhile, today we're gonna be continuing with another 4-wheel drive class, a 2000cc class. And we're gonna be in Monte Carlo in Monaco. So can't wait to see what the drivers have in store for us. And I think the questions are out, Kuya Jan. How will the drivers fathom this complicated icy stage? How do you think this will be like?
Well, depending on the course, which of the stages they're going to tackle, but Monte Carlo is not only going to be icy, but it actually as you travel downwards or travel upwards, the grip changes. While it is a tarmac road that they are traveling in, ice happens, snow happens on the higher altitudes of the mountain passes of Monte Carlo.
That's right.
So it is a challenge for these guys to cope with the changing new friction levels. So if they can handle it, and if they have the experience and the flexibility, they will not only survive, but they would probably thrive. But if they are even one step off in their tempo, they might fall off the ravines of this very tight mountain road.
That's right. So it's gonna be a test of control and who has the best finesse, I believe, in controlling the car. Because not only this is a game for survival, it's actually a game for who can make it across the finish line in one piece, right? So gonna be resisting the temptations to go hard even on the turns, because it could prove a fatal aftermath for the drivers. But at least, not to worry for everyone, this is just sim racing, right? No one's gonna fall off literally. So in case everyone is wondering why we're saying it's dangerous and all, it's just the stage is dangerous. But at least it's gonna be fun how the drivers will be faring out for this. Alright, so let's introduce our drivers for the first batch of the PC drivers. Alright, so for the first batch of PC drivers, we have Geether Miole. And for the first time in the first batch, we'll be seeing some regulars. We have John Perkin Abrantes joining the first batch for the very first time. Alright, and Gabriel Ching Cardenas and Geno Emiel Gonzalez is here. And John Lawrence Bernardo, one of our series regulars since day one. And leading the grid would be Russell Reyes. Alright, so looks like Lance Gubalya will be taking a late grid for this one, just to make ends meet. Academics and all that, all good. And also for the treat, I think we have a treat for the audience, right, Kuya Jan? Pero sa PS4 batch pa yan eh.
Yeah, in the PS4 batch, we have a. Do we say it's a special surprise?
We can say that, yeah, we can.
Yeah, so there will be a very interesting driver that we will have on the next batch, and most possibly, are we expecting some
guest
drivers as well?
Yes, yes, we are.
Possibly.
Some Malaysian drivers will be joining us.
So not only we will have guest drivers from our neighbors in Malaysia, hopefully. We might also have a very interesting person, a legend in Philippine motorsport. So hopefully, you guys stay tuned for the next couple of batches. But for now, let's look at the top-seeded batch and let's see how they perform as they are fighting for the AAP National Digital Rally Championship 2022.
All right. So without further ado, let's get these guys on the road. So gentlemen, good luck. Get your cars. Make sure you select the car that you drove back in qualifying, because this will mean everything for you guys. So interesting choices of cars for now. A Citroen C4, a Peugeot 206, a Ford Focus RS 2001. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, and everybody is very diverse in their choices, not like in the previous sets of races that we had, that people kind of tend to gravitate towards a certain make model. At least now, probably in this 2000cc class, when they release these cars, they were probably more in parity, so probably they don't have much disadvantage between each other. So it's good to see Subaru versus Peugeot versus Citroen, Skoda, I'm seeing. Yeah, Skoda as well.
I'm
So very diverse grid right now. They have to make sure to do their setups properly as they go with this, tackle this very difficult climate condition where the roads are grippy, also slippy
keep
on
left
the top,
of 33 right,
and very
good
tight
luck.
all throughout.
All right. So meanwhile, this is Russell Reyes, who we have right here. So we have our spotlight.
Russell Reyes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off.
Okay, Russell Reyes is running the Citroën. Oh, already hitting the wall in the first turn. That does not bode well for our second place championship guy, Russell Reyes.
That's right. This gentleman right here has been competing internationally with different sim races, and even both locally and internationally. So, man, imagine the bandwidth that this guy has, and even in multiple disciplines, he actually joins it. So, mad respect to this gentleman right here.
Yeah, and it would be good to see the transfer of his sim racing skills in the real life. Probably, I'm praying for this guy to have a great opportunity in real life motorsport, and let's see if that really translates in real life.
Meanwhile, let's check out who we have on P1. It's Jeether Miole. It looks like the rivalry now for this batch is between Jeether Miole and Russell Reyes.
Peter has to focus on his driving. We are able to see you on the zoom camera just fine. Don't worry, but you're already on the lead. So just keep continuing your steady pace, your steady fast pace. And he's still in the lower. This is the lower section, right? This is the lower.
He's below the mountain, so he's just about to climb. So the icy section is coming up really fast.
These are where all these guys excel with this high traction surface. But what separates the men from the boys is what would be coming up after Sector 4, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. Meanwhile, let's check out who we have on P3. Meanwhile, the ice is now about to start, but John Lawrence Bernardo is trying to close the gap between him and Russell Reyes. And meanwhile, Ching Cardenas just a few seconds behind him, just wants to take it, even on his hairpin left.
It's starting to become slippy here as he hits the ice a little bit on that hairpin, entry on the hairpin. And you can see John Lawrence Bernardo in his DIY sim rig with a triple screen setup. A part budget meal, part baller setup, I think he has right there.
Definitely, 100%.
He's doing good in the Peugeot 6.
Meanwhile, up next, we have Gabriel Ching Cardenas driving a Citroën C4 as well.
We can see the seriousness in Ching's face as he traverses this mountain section in his Citroën that kind of looks like a Honda CRX. Or CRZ rather also. So he's doing good. He's currently 4th. Let's see if he can continue to increase his pace.
Not bad. Man, you gotta be wrestling with the controls right now. It's slippery. Even on the mid corner is very slippery.
Yeah, they're understeering. They really have to manage this low traction surface right now.
The only guy on a Skoda, Geno Gonzalez.
Again, they're already starting to hit the boundaries of the course. It's getting probably difficult for them to make. Oh, look at that! Another hit on the rear quarter panel on the left side.
See how narrow these stages are, especially coming into this hairpin right here.
Oh!
Still getting hit there on the outside.
His lines were wrong there. He was too inside. He should have been more out when he entered that corner. But yeah, this is the treachery of this course. It's so narrow. One simple small mistake can really ruin your whole run.
Oh dear. Meanwhile, Ching Cardenas has dropped down to P6, but take a look at who we have on P4. It's John Perkin Abrantes.
Gaming Perks. Perkin Abrantes is again our controller guy with the Xbox controller, the only one in this patch. What's happening? He slowed down.
I think the zoom cam just did a conflict with the PC. It's alright. It happened.
Oh, so that's one thing you have to worry also about these technical glitches. But
No,
again,
he's wall riding. No, it's okay. He's okay.
wall riding, wall riding will help in other countries and other stages. But
Oh no, that was so close. Woo, he almost fell down. No, gotta recover
he's
that.
stuck.
You're stuck.
He has high-sided and had to reset. Oh no.
That's right. Oh dear lord. That was close. You know, if he falls down that ravine, that's terminal damage for you. You're gonna have to recover to the end. The maximum time possible. You don't want to do that.
That's right.
Surviving is just one part. Being fast is another. Oh! It would be a bonus if you're both.
He almost hit the marshal there.
The marshal is sweating internally right now.
That almost happened to me in real life in a rally once.
Meanwhile, on P1, Russell Reyes takes it away from Jeter Miole.
Look at the lines of Russell Reyes. He's doing pretty good. He's really deserving of being one of the top seeded drivers.
That's right.
He's able. Now it's on snow, consistent, so it's now easier for people to adjust and manage how they can control their car.
There you go, keeping the momentum going.
Tapping on the handbrake and the entry, not bad.
And Russell Reyes right here, he's a drifter, so he's really making the car slide. Basically second nature for this guy right here.
Very smooth taking of that corner, not bad.
Oh, even attempting a Scandinavian flick even on ice. Man, that was a high risk move. The rear quarter panel was hit, but that's alright.
And this is our long stage for the night as well, or do we have another long stage?
Last special stage will be the long one as well.
Oh, it's a double trouble for these guys, huh? Not bad. But to Scandi flip on these slow traction surfaces, actually it might be a must also. So he's using every trick in the book to muscle that car and maintain his lead as he almost crosses the line.
That's right. Across the flying finish and to the square right. And Russell Reyes across the line, followed closely by Jeter Miole. Across the line as well. Meanwhile, for John Lawrence Bernardo, really wrestling that wheel just to keep the car in control.
He is in control, looks like it, and he's almost done.
There we go. Without hesitation on the square right and across the line.
Chin Cardenas now. He's still on a good click. He's still on a good pace. But you can already see his rear axle, his rear left wheel is already askew.
The alignment is off, but he's still going. King Cardenas across the line, followed closely by Geno Gonzalez. And oh, it looks like we are missing one driver. Oh no. Looks like we are seeing maybe a terminal damage from Perkins. I think we're missing Perkins on the grid here.
Oh, did he fall off the mountain?
I hope not.
We'll definitely find out as Geno Gonzalez finishes his run.
That's right. Well, for Geno Gonzalez across the flying finish. And goes wide on the square right and across the line. All right, now for Russell Reyes at 725.73, Jeter Miole at 730.44, John Lawrence Bernardo at 747.38, Ching Cardenas at 810.42, Geno Gonzalez at 949.15 with a 1-minute penalty due to a tire change, and John Perkin-Abrantes a terminal damage. Looks like one corner exit wasn't too kind. On approaching the 6th split. It's okay. You'll be recovering all for the next special stage, so don't you worry about that. So this is going to be the times that we'll be seeing. So event times, going to be watching it very closely there between Russell Reyes and Jeter Miole. All right. So meanwhile, as we go to the other side of the mountain, well, let's see how this goes on the downhill section. So those who are high-powered and high adrenaline, be sure you keep yourselves in control as this is going to be downhill and light snow. So imagine it's raining, but you're raining ice, no, Kuya Jan? So, whew, man, raining ice. How is that going to be like?
Maybe if you have a big bowl of halo-halo and try to race inside the halo-halo, maybe
Oh,
it will be
yeah.
like that.
Could be so. That's right.
Yeah, but instead of sweetness, it will be salty.
Starts 24, left of a crest, 50. Good luck.
All right, meanwhile, this is Russell Reyes preparing for it. Gonna be going down the mountain for this one.
Five, four, three, two, one, go.
And you're off. Russell Reyes starts SS2 for the first batch.
Now they came up to the resort town and now they're coming back down. So this is, I think, full snow until a certain section, I think, where it becomes icy. So right now it is...
This entire stage will be ice.
This entire sectors, these 4 sectors are ice and snow rather.
That's right.
So at least it's consistent for them. They'll be able to handle it quite well. They'll just be slipping and sliding all the way.
You can check it out from the angle right here that Russell Reyes is just enjoying himself right now. Despite it being a lightly snowing, he's still finding a way to push it. Really battling for contention. I see the dedication right here for Russell Reyes.
Nice lines there.
Meanwhile, for Jeter Miole, almost mirroring each other's lines right there. Nicely done. Oh, you gotta be careful there.
He's entering too early on those corners. You have to take a little bit late apex in order to not hit on the outside wall at the exit.
He's really mashing the handbrake there, Kuya Jan. Understeer really is the problem now for these four-wheel drive cars. But if you manage to use the rear wheels to actually turn the car, that would be beneficial for you guys.
Yeah, but they have to manage it. Everyone is running the same course, so
I mean,
it's just a matter of the drive.
I mean, they're not far off as well. Meanwhile, for John Lawrence Bernardo, just 2 seconds away from Jeter Miole.
Very nice lines on this high speed. I think this is a 5 right sweeper entering a 3. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Now here the traction surface is becoming increasingly higher in grip, but there's still patches of ice.
Oh, that was close. Oh no!
He hit a patch of ice and kinda had to sashay his way, then slow his car down in order to make that turn.
Meanwhile, for Perkins, recovered now after SS1 mishap, but that's alright. Oh.
Well, I'm sure he's still having difficulty. Yeah, transitioning to the zoom feed is literally physically having difficulties on his computer. So
the display setting, but that's alright. Nonetheless, he's fine. Oh, no!
This corner has traction, so he's alright.
Man, this would be a literal gamble if you were to wear tarmac tires here, but gladly the good thing the drivers are wearing winter tires for this one. Oh no!
So far so good. He has to survive and repair his car, hopefully by the end of the stage.
Meanwhile, back to the grid upstairs. Russell Reyes takes it. Just a flying finish on a hairpin right. And Russell Reyes across the line, followed closely by Jeter Miole.
John Law not far behind on the final hairpin right.
And across the line as well. Perkins across the line, followed closely by Gabriel Ching Cardenas. And across the line as well. across the line as well. Meanwhile, for Russell Reyes at 339.84, Jeter Miole at 343.19, John Lawrence Bernardo at 352.88, John Perkin-Abrantes at 354.96, Ching Cardenas at 404.72, and Geno Gonzalez at 410.47. All right, meanwhile, for stage notes, looks like some body damage for everybody. Some damage exhaust there for Russell Reyes, but be mindful of it. Further damage on your muffler is gonna damage the turbo, so you just gotta be careful. All right, so here are the event times so far. Russell Reyes is leading 11:05, so that is around 8 seconds between him and Jeter Miole. Wow.
Not bad, but 8 seconds again, as we've seen in the previous rallies, is kind of small a gap still. So it's still plenty to play for between Russell Reyes, Jeter Miole, and who's number three? John Lawrence would be number
John
three.
Lawrence.
So still plenty to fight for these guys.
That's right. That's right.
However, their usual main competitor is going to be on the last PC batch.
Oh yes.
Due to mutual agreement, that's why we are seeing a slightly different grid right now, featuring our usual second batch guys also moving up. Now they're taking the opportunity to service their cars, repair their cars, do some setup changes in order to tackle the next couple of stages. This is really a tough race, Keanu. The mountain passes with the jagged mountain faces on one side and the deep crevasses and cliff sides on the other. It's really a gamble, and Monte Carlo is known for gambling, and even the roads are a gamble, I guess.
That's right. All right, heads up to PS4 drivers. Invites have been sent. So join us. Thank you. All right. Meanwhile, for Ching Cardenas, fixing the rear part of the car will be tantamount to huge importance. Man, talk about alignment. It was Citroen C4 was a little bit off.
The trick here is to really manage your pace. That's actually we were discussing earlier before the stream. Everyone has to
keep
pace
left of a
themselves.
33 right. Good luck.
Again, to repeat, before you finish first you must finish.
That's right. Now on the night stage with Russell Reyes leading the first batch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
And we're off. Now it's still a bit light snow as well. However, it's now at night. So any surprising moves, you gotta be preparing for it faster than ever.
Wow,
Nice
look at that
line
hand left. You say that he likes to drift, right? In his spare time, and drift simulator.
Shout out to Soul Exhaust for your drifting sessions. Man, it's actually proving very helpful for the rally drivers right here. Mad respect for you guys.
It's very helpful. I really, honestly, to be very blunt, I find drifting to be slow and something I'm afraid to learn. But apparently it helps to be comfortable in the sideways action.
Yes, they do. Meanwhile, for Jeter Miole, now on the tarmac section, he's really finding a way to pull away from Russell Reyes. No, not the rear quarter panel again, but that's all right.
Again, everybody has to be a bit brave on their entry and take the corners late. You can really see everyone is hitting as they exit the corner. It's especially on these handbrake hairpins, it's not a problem, but for those sweepers, it is a problem that I'm seeing with everybody.
That's right. Meanwhile, for these drivers, as we say in the Commit kung commit talaga.
Yeah, dapat maging matatag ang konstitusyon.
That's right. Jeter Miole and Russell Reyes are on a league of their own all the way up there.
They're neck and neck, it seems to be, with John Lawrence Bernardo not far behind.
Meanwhile, for Sean Perkin-Abrantes, man, you are nursing it with just 3 tires. Man, this is gonna be... Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You can do it. You can do it.
Sparks are flying in this treacherous night in Monte Carlo with his missing tire.
Jeter Miole or Russell Reyes? It's Jeter Miole! Across the line. Oh, no! That's a flat there for John Lawrence Bernardo. Across the flying finish.
It's almost done. It's okay.
Oh, you saved it, you lucky man. Meanwhile, for Geno Gonzalez. Oh, no. Okay. Across the flying finish. And across the line. And across the line as well. Man, for Perkins, you now have 2 flat tires. Oh, no! And across the line as well. Jeter Miole at 231.88, Russell Reyes at 232.76, John Lawrence Bernardo at 246.51, Geno Gonzalez at 259.95, Ching Cardenas at 307.16, and John Perkin-Abrantes at 313.24. All right, here are the split times, and no body damage for Russell Reyes. But let's check out the event times right here and talk about that.
Reyes still able to maintain his lead, slowly extending it, or still maintaining the lead, but down to 7 seconds instead of 8. Different. So Jeter Miole is catching up slowly.
Yep, slowly but surely. Don't you worry about that. All right, now as we transition over to SS4.
So this stage again is like the reverse of the previous stage, right?
That's right. No, the reverse of the second stage, if I'm not mistaken.
I see. Okay. So again, I guess Monte Carlo is kind of limited. You just pass through the same mountain pass over and over again. Basically, it's one long road.
However, this one though, it's gonna be dry and
Starts
in daytime.
slow 3 left long, tightens open hairpin left. Good
That should
luck.
be easier for our gents.
So to those who are aiming to shave down some time, this is the stage to do it, because the next stage will be a long one. You can't be
5,
counting on chance on this.
3,
Yeah, can't be
2,
complacent.
1, go.
All right, now for Russell Reyes, starting off SS4.
Again, the trick is to not make mistakes so early in your run, because that really sabotages the rest of your run.
That's right.
So Russell Reyes is able to keep it clean on the previous stage. Hopefully he can still keep it clean now. He should not extend himself. He should not rush, because he has a decent lead, but that 7-second lead can be thrown away by just a little mistake. So he has to pace himself.
All right.
He's doing good so far. Very nice lines. Able to toss that car correctly, oversteering on the end.
Meanwhile, for Jeter Miole. You gotta be careful though. Those though. Cars parked on the side and onto a hairpin.
Again, this snow is actually quite helpful, because as long as the surface friction surface is constant, these guys can able to handle whatever it is that is on front of them. What's difficult is if they hit a patch of black ice, the car becomes uncontrollable. But Since this is a simulation game, this is a sim racing game, these guys know where the black patches of ice are.
That's right. Meanwhile, for John Lawrence Bernardo, really dicing it out there with John Perkin Abrantes. Really looking for an edge to pull away. It's actually the bog down that's the challenge here, John.
What bog down are they having?
For the 206 and for the Impreza.
You're saying they have turbo lag?
Yes, they do.
So, well, that can be compensated by setup changes by having a lower final drive, basically a shorter final drive rather, with a lower high ratio, numerically high ratio. So that's the trick there, so that you bog down less and put your power band higher.
That's right. Meanwhile, oh wait, what? What's going on? Lost my audio for the driver's car.
This is Jeter Mioler, right? So noob racer.
That's right.
See, it's so nice to see these cars being tossed around, sliding very gracefully in the snow.
That's right.
See, even Chin Cardenas is dazzling us with all these nice sideways action.
Oh yeah.
But he has a very damaged car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nicely done there for Russell Reyes.
That's extremely sideways, my friend. Wow. Wow. Combination of corners, man. It's like playing Gran Turismo 7 drift mode.
Nicely done there.
Also, John Lawrence Bernardo about to finish also the stage shortly.
Cross the line as well.
Geno Gonzalez also about to finish. And Chin Cardenas so far away. He's already in the final sector, but he's ambling along
There's
very
the
easily.
sound. Okay, it's back.
Oh, I see. Oh, his car seems to be very damaged.
You gotta nurse it. The next coming stage. You'll be able to repair it, don't worry.
Yeah, there's something, I don't know what's wrong. We'll find out what's wrong with his car that is going so slow.
Alright, there you have it. Russell Reyes at 340.64. Jeter Miole at 345.20. John Lawrence Bernardo at 358.60. John Perkin Abrantes at 359.74. Geno Gonzalez at 409.42. And Chin Cardenas at 439.12. Split times and stage notes. Yeah, the engine was misfiring and radiator steaming there, John. For Chin Cardenas.
So he has damaged his car very extensively there. So that's very unfortunate.
Sadly, yeah. Meanwhile, for the event times right here, looks like the gap has dramatically increased there for Russell Reyes. Man.
12 seconds, more or less.
That's right.
Wow, this is our last stage. It is 10 kilometers, but at sunset. And it's drizzling with snow.
It's, I think it's light snow, I guess, yeah. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. 10 kilometers seems to be very short as compared to the other stages that we have done in this championship. But it is definitely tight and slow for this stages. For these sectors, 8 sectors coming up. It is very prudent for them to really consider repairing their cars as much as they can, given the limited service time that they have. Some need more repairs than others, so the others can just focus on setup changes and selecting the right tire compound for this variable mu traction surface stage. So now they're starting, I think, from the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, they're starting
I think
descendant.
they're starting from the top.
They're starting from the top, descendante.
Yeah.
So I don't speak French, but anyway, context clues are very helpful. Yeah.
Start 30, turn 2 left, into 5 right. Good luck.
And now Russell Reyes about to set us off for the final stage of dispatch.
Okay, shout out to the viewers on Twitch and YouTube.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome. Hope you enjoy.
Let's check out Russell Reyes, how he tackles the first section of this track.
He's really comfortable taking this car sideways. It might be. I'm predicting he would. This would be probably a race for him. He could probably still maintain second. Hitting the snowbanks is very minor. Those are soft parts. It's better hitting those than the craggy mountainside. You can see on the right of our screen. But he's tackling it well with a high rate of speed. Very nicely done so far. Wow, he's very comfortable driving that car like his hands and knees. Very minimal mistakes. Whoa! Okay.
Nice. Nicely done there.
Okay. Pretty good there. That hairpin. Another hairpin coming.
Oh, nicely done there. Like poetry there. Good job.
Chef's kit. Chef's kit over there. Wow.
Oh, okay.
He went too fast. That's okay. That helped him. Like Takumi hitting that bank to counter on the other corner. Here he understeered a bit, but it's okay. Still on a good pace, but he's leading the ticker right now over Jeter Miole. But he's doing good so far.
Well, for Jeter Miole though, as he tackles this part of the track.
Okay, Jeter Miole. It's not so far down. He still has a shot if Russell Reyes doesn't screw up. But Russell Reyes seems to be in a good mood. A very focused driver. I think he likes Monte Carlo. Jeter Miole sawing his wheel left. Right rather. The tapping on the handbrake to negotiate that. I think that was a 2 or a 3 left. A 3 right.
Ooh, that was a nasty side press right there.
He
No.
understeer.
No. Not hitting the generator there. That's fine.
Minimal time loss, but ooh.
Meanwhile, for John Lawrence Bernardo, not too far behind Jeter Miole.
I think John Lawrence Bernardo has a chance to pick Jeter Miole. Jeter Miole seems to be a little bit pressured. But again, the thing is to keep calm in these races. You're racing against yourself. You're racing against time. It's not a grid race. So it's between you, the machine, and the course. Bad from John Lawrence Bernardo, our veteran Austin Rally racer. Oversteering too much there, but it's okay. We're still in the middle of the 4th sector. So there's still 4 more sectors to go. But yeah, we're surviving.
Meanwhile, for John Perkin-Abrantes. There you go. Fix the display setup, no more lags. We're nicely done there.
Yeah, the controller, you could see this front wheel. It seems to be erratic, but the thing is, that's the thing of the controller. There's a minimal resolution on how the controller brings the input to the car. So you can see the front wheel is more erratic than the other guys with the steering wheel. But Perkins is still able to drive that car very well, being midfield in this batch so far. He's doing pretty good. He really has the pace, but he's making mistakes, hitting and damaging his car too early. So now hopefully he can continue his pace and not screw up and not destroy his car, so that he can take this midfield run quite well.
Meanwhile, for Ching Cardenas, the Citroen C4 driven by Petter Solberg.
He seems to be struggling also with this vehicle. That's the thing. They probably. You know, a good tip for these guys is you guys can always brake early. Braking late is you can brake as late as you can, but if you brake too late, you're gonna be in an accident. So it's okay to err on the side of caution and brake early. Brake in early, turn in late.
That's right.
Hopefully, Ching can hear us and do that for future races. But he did that corner very well.
Meanwhile, for Geno Gonzalez.
Geno Gonzalez is kind of far back with no front bumper, no front left fender.
No! That was nasty right there.
Continuing to make mistakes, really.
Oh man, that is a nasty blow right there.
His pace is already dropped. His engine performance is very much hampered by the damage on the front end. So this is what I'm telling you guys. Better to drive on a pace, slower pace than you would. This is not a time. This is not what do you call this? Not a time trial, rather time attack. This is not a time attack. This is akin to a marathon than a sprint.
That's right. Meanwhile, for Russell Reyes, way ahead in the lead. Man, he left Jeter Miole out in the back when he got to the tarmac section of this track.
Yeah, probably this is the section where he excels. And it's quite it's easy. It's also easy to maintain your speed here, and not dance on your tiptoes and just be a bit more aggressive because the traction surface will save you here. Wow!
That's fine. That's fine. And Russell Reyes cross line, followed closely by Jeter Miole.
Jeter Miole is giving up even more seconds to Russell Reyes. So potentially, barring unforeseen changes, it is probably Russell Reyes taking this match.
Alright, across the line for Jeter Miole. Meanwhile, for John Lawrence Bernardo. Across the line. The recovery there for Ching Cardenas. Got out of the way. There you go.
Ching Cardenas is really struggling, but they're neck and neck with John Perkin and Barantes on the sticker.
No. Oh, no.
The more you crash your car, the more difficult it gets to be driving it. And that's what Ching is experiencing right now.
No. They saved it. And Ching Cardenas across the line. Followed closely by John Abrantes, nursing a front left flat tire, and the cross line takes a stop box with him. Alright.
Geno also about to finish.
And he's just nursing the car, but he'll make it. That car will live, I tell you.
He's struggling. Again, the more you damage your car, the more you struggle, and we can definitely see it.
Alright. right, and there you have it. Russell Reyes at 722.41, Jeter Miole at 742.13, John Lawrence Bernardo at 750.22, Jenna Gonzalez at 902.62, Ching Cardenas at 923.01, and John Pergana-Brantes at 934.41 with a 1-minute penalty. And then 55 seconds for Ching Cardenas as well. All right. Like we're going to be putting the cars to rest for now for you guys. And there are the event times. 24:41.40 for Russell Reyes. Okay.
Yeah, he has been able to extend his lead so far. But for this batch, he is the batch winner. But there are 2 more batches and still faster drivers on the other batches, which is pretty good how things ended up when we seeded these guys. But for now, it's Russell Reyes being the winner of this PC Batch 1. Congratulations to Russell Reyes, followed by Jeter Miole, a valiant effort, and a well-deserved podium for our veteran sim rally racer, John Lawrence Bernardo.
That's right. All right, so that does it for the first batch of PC drivers. Alright, so how was that for you, Kuya Jan? Grabe, that was just the first batch pa lang, and man, a lot is going to be transpiring over the next 2 batches. So this is going to be nice.
We have seen the very difficult stage that everyone has tackled so far, and we'll be tackling in the next batches. You can really tell that Monte Carlo is tough, and I'm sure our competitors will be chatting with us and telling us that during their qualifying, they have commented that it was a great relief for them to have survived, literally survived, and some of them have not survived that well. But given the treachery of this track, I would assume it seems that in our rally series for this season or for this championship, the stages have become progressively harder and harder. Don't you think, Jan?
Yes, they do. The conditions change. Sure, the track is familiar, but man, it changes.
It's so difficult because Finland, you had the jumps. Scotland, you had also a bit of jumps, but also a very narrow dirt surface with many like logs on the side of the road, various other road hazards. Monte Carlo is another animal, also very tight, even tighter than Scotland, and very low traction surface, especially in the higher elevations. And of course, our PC Batch 1 are the guys who have qualified high, and yet we have a very interesting seeding because one of the top guys has moved to the second PC Batch. So unlike the previous episodes that we have, previous rounds that we have, we don't know who's really going to end up. Would it be Matthew Ang again? We will see him on the next batch. Will it be a return of the performance of Lance Gubali, our perennial AAP Digital Rally champion? I think he has gotten the championship, 3 times, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Under AAP. And of course, now we've seen Russell Reyes, who is P2 for the championship. So is his performance good enough? That is the question, because Matthew Ang has proven himself to be a force of nature, suddenly appearing with the AAP digital races and dominating the first 2 rounds. Would it be Lance Gubalia getting more speed? And let's see who ends up being the winner for this final round of ours.
That's right. So let's introduce our drivers for the PS4 batch. Looks like they're all here.
That's good.
Let's see it. All right. So who do we have here? This is Onil Malabanan. All right, one of our series regular. And one of our young rally sim racers. This is Carlo Castro. And we have Matt Frederick C. And we have a guest driver here. This is Manila Bulletin's Inigo Rosas. He'll be joining us tonight. All right.
Hi, sir.
And of course, one of the force of nature for us is Matthew Ang. And joining us, last but not the least, is this. How do we introduce him? This is one Philippine legend, ito Ramon Dizon. All right. So, despite it being was actually asking me last night, no, kahit may seniors class ba ang sim racing? I go, of course, definitely it is. Kasi back in the day, we would have Tito Albert Narciso, who just recently turned 60, no? But I believe for Tito Mon Dizon, I think I think it's fine. It's closing the age, no? I think it's pushing 70. So guys, pushing 70 years old, si Ramon Dizon, right? And you guys are saying the old guys can't do it? No, check this guy out. He can do it. I was on call with him last night until midnight, and man, the drive, the dedication, he drives as if he's still young. He's still very strong. So, man, I'm not sure how you could perfectly describe it, but when you see it later, you'll know what I mean. And grabe. And also shout out to the Dizon family as well, to Rafi and to Ryan. Hopefully you guys can join us someday later on. And of course, shout out to Mr. Ivan Isada for referring us to the Dizon family. So they're actually gonna be running, I think, on the next season there, kay John, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be good. Hope to see them in the future races.
That's right. All right. So that does it. So, gentlemen, shall we start the race? All right. So let's get this on the road. All right, PS4 drivers, get ready. Okay. All right. Gentlemen, good luck.
A reminder for everybody watching, they have to select the cars that they have qualified under. If they have not selected the correct car, they will be penalized a big amount. Probably plus 5 minutes to add it to their time, if I'm not mistaken.
5 minutes is a lot of time, but yeah.
If this was real life, maybe palo sa puwet, but I don't know. But 5 minutes is a big demerit already. Actually, a huge demerit.
That's
so,
right. Especially if you're in contention, man, that's a huge blow.
Yeah. So, and now they're setting up their cars, tuning their setup. I'm very curious also as to the sim racing experience. Actually, I'm sure Keanu, you would tell us more about Sir Mon Dizon as we focus on him, because he is a rally legend, and it is a treat to see him. Of course, it's
both a treat and an honor to actually have him on the show, especially for him racing with the sim racers. So for us in the sim racing community, we don't, it doesn't matter if you're fast or slow, old or young, as long as you can do it, go for it. And
yeah.
I mean, Tito Mon Dizon is just sitting at home on a PS4 or using a G29 on a big screen TV. So, it's as baguettes that it can be.
Start, keep left of a 33 right. Good luck.
All right, so leading the grid for the PS4 batch, this is Carlo Castro. All right, so how will this look like? We shall see. All right, there he is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off. Starting off the PS4 batch, Carlo Castro.
It's interesting. Carlo Castro's back on the controller. He's not using a sim rig. His sim rig is beside him.
I guess there's a problem, or he wasn't able to practice on the wheel. I'm not sure. But maybe he finds it more comfortable on the controller for Monte Carlo.
Perhaps. What's important is your comfort level. Where you're more happy controlling the car.
Right.
Stick with that. So
that was so close. Man.
Again, Carlo Castro is already becoming a very fast driver. We've seen him in his early days with us with the AAP Digital Rally Series, and he has definitely improved over the various seasons that and races that we've had.
Definitely, Up next, we have Matthew Ang. The Penna-Solberg livery for the Citroen C4.
Matthew Ang is leading already in this batch. Let's see if he has enough pace to outpace our other guys in the other batches. But so far, he's very reliant on the handbrake.
Yep.
Seems like.
He kept telling us on the chat the understeer is really the killer when it comes to four-wheel drive. But actually, distributing the power evenly among the car is actually one nice tune to have, provided you can fine-tune it to your liking, which is what he did. Despite him being loaded with academics, he still managed to find the time to practice and be here with us every day.
Yeah, that's important. Studies last, ba? Racing first. Well, when I was a student, also I put academics first. So hats off to these young guns. Nicely done.
Treat for the eyes. You have Tito Mon Dizon. Paddling. And there he is.
He's keeping it smooth, keeping the car clean. That's how you should drive it in real life.
That is how it's done, guys. Oh, no. Oh, nice. He saved it. He saved it.
He saved
Nicely
it.
done there.
What's important is to pace yourself, you know.
No. He got stuck. The wheel got stuck. Okay. He's fine. He's
fine. Yeah. He's in Tagalog tensionado.
He's fine, don't worry.
But he's fine. 70-year-old senior citizen sim racer. That's like a song by the Beach Boys, right?
Yes.
If you're familiar, the granny drag racing. You know, I forgot the name of the song, but that's what I'm seeing right now. The surprising speed by our rally legend.
That's right. And we'll be right back. And up next, Manila Bulletin's Inigo Rosas is joining us tonight.
Oh, is he? Does he have a feed?
I don't think he does, but it's alright.
It's alright. Inigo Rosas, is he running the usual Ford? No. Oh, or is this a...
He's a McRae fan using the Skoda.
Okay.
Same car as Jenna Gonzalez used earlier.
It's really nice to see all these companies that we're not familiar in the Philippines. We don't have Skodas here. We don't have Citroens here. We have Peugeot, but yeah, at least for us, we have exposure for these car brands that we're not very aware of. And yet, Skoda, Citroen, these are teams, brands that have a lot of success in the World Rally's Championship in Europe.
That was close. Meanwhile, at P4, we have Onil Malabanan driving the famous Collins livery on the Subaru Impreza.
Onil Malabanan.
Sponsored and powered by Code Zero.
But we have learned from O'Neill that this is his last race with us in the Philippines, right?
I believe so, yes. He's migrating over to Canada, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, so he better get used to driving on slip and slidey conditions if he's heading towards cold weather, and I guess this is good practice.
Would you say this is a prerequisite with that?
Yeah, I guess when these a lot of people from the colder climes are very comfortable because
no. Ooh, that was
okay, can you go?
Yeah, he can do it.
I hiccup there.
Taking it steady there by Onil Malabanan. He's doing well.
Yeah, I did it. Minor hiccup, that's alright.
Oh, there it is. Yes!
Understeer!
Oh, understeer was understeer prone pa naman ng mga Subarus there, Kuya John, but that's alright. You can put the power
Four-wheel
in the
drive.
back. You can do it.
Yeah, four-wheel drive in general is
Four-wheel drive
understeer.
in general. Unless it's, frontal bias like an Evo.
Yeah, but Subaru's supposed to be a touch rear bias.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but anyway, they're managing it.
Meanwhile, over on P3, this is Matt Frederick C. Oh, understeer. That was late. Oh, you can do it.
He's doing well. He's doing well.
Right there. Oh!
In the bug-eyed WRX.
Oh, dude, that was too much. The release was too early, man. Why did you let the boost out in the middle of the corner? Let it out before you enter, man. Or if you can.
You're saying that the turbo lag on these Subarus are a bit high.
They're massive.
So that's why they probably invented the technology called anti-lag or what they call bang bang. That's the nickname for it. Yeah.
Meanwhile, for Matthew Ang, cruising all the way on the lead. Check it out right there. And feathering that gas pedal. And across the line.
Carlo Castro in second in this batch. Not bad for our young driver.
And there you have it, across the line as well.
Matt Fredericks is still a ways away. But he's almost there. He's almost finishing. Understeer towards the wall. Avoid the wall.
Alright. We're avoiding the wall there. But one thing nice with the Subis, yeah, you got straight line traction, but once you get the turns, you gotta really adjust to it.
There are setup changes you could do to minimize that, but wow, what a nice line by...
Across the line. Nicely done there by Matt Frederick C. Followed closely by Inigo Rosas. And across the line as well. Meanwhile, for Onil Malabanan, attempting a Scandinavian flick. There you go! Meanwhile, for Titomon Dizon, I like how the strategy of short shifting right here, Jan, just to avoid any wheel spin when coming into the corner.
Yeah, what you have to control, again, one tenet of one of our mentors, Coach Vitisada. Maintain your entry speed. However you do it, don't overspeed.
That's right, and nicely done. Matthew Ang at 7:28.52, Carlo Castro at 7:43.95, Matt Frederick C at 8:20.89, Inigo Rosas at 8:28.55, Onil Malabanan at 8:36.27, and Ramon Dizon at 9:04.10. All right, split times and stage notes. Okay, minor body damage for the top two drivers. Broken headlights for some, but that's alright. Alright, so here are the event times so far. That's the event time that you will be constantly looking on. And man, this is not bad. Not bad at all. See, Kuya Jan, even on the call last night with Tito Mon Dizon, he just told me, I know I won't be able to stand the chance or the speed as the young guys, but at least I won't finish last.
Yeah, that's the important thing is enjoy. We're doing this, and we're doing this for the passion, for the love of the sport.
That's
right? As long as you guys are enjoying playing there, and as long as we are enjoying watching you guys, then let's all just have fun. That's what's important. Age is but a number, right?
Yes, it is.
But it's important to get discounts on groceries and medicine.
Oh man, I mean that's a perk right there.
Yeah, but besides that, age is but a number.
That's right.
Starts 24 left of a crest, 50. Good luck.
We're watching Carlo Castro.
That's right. That's Carlo Castro right there.
Five, four, three, two, one, go.
And there he goes, Carlo Castro. Carlo Castro again with the controller sitting. I don't know if he's sitting comfortably. He's leaning forward, but he seems to be sitting in a cushion seat.
That is the focus position if you play on a controller there,
Played in a controller for a very long time.
My arms and legs can relate to that position that he's in. You know, when you're playing sim racing on a controller or Tekken or Metal Gear Solid game, you will sit like that on a sofa. You won't be relaxing your back. There's no way you're gonna be focusing on that. Yeah, no more. Controller trademarks right there.
Yeah, but at least if wherever you're comfortable, it's important to just handle the car very well, and he's doing it so far. So far so good, Carlo Castro.
He's feathering that controller like. Wow. Meanwhile, for Matthew Ang, drift exhibition right here that's currently happening.
Oh, he's sawing the wheel so bad, but his lines are good. His exit is good. His entry is very good. Wow!
And nicely done there.
Okay. Not bad. He bogged down a little bit there, but it's alright.
And you really set your gear ratios really low for the first two gears.
And sometimes you have to do that. You have to use your rear differential to twist your car, oversteer. Oversteer is your friend in these low traction surfaces sometimes.
Oh, there it is. Oh, don't do it. Alright, nicely done. Meanwhile, for Ramon Bison.
His rear axle is askew already. But he's
right there, but that's alright.
Yeah, but he's managing. His pace is not bad so far. Let's not jinx him with the comment.
He's keeping up with Inigo Rosas.
Not bad. He's getting more comfortable as he gets more mileage in the simulator. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Oh no! Okay.
Okay, not so bad. Not so bad.
Too bad. No! Ooh, that was close. That's all right. Just gonna laugh it off. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, for Inigo Rosas. And if you thought the alignment was bad, check this out. It's on positive camber now due to an accident. Ouch.
Yeah, that's tough, but again, as long as he's able to manage the car and bring it home and get it repaired in the next service area opportunity, then it shouldn't be a problem as long as you don't fall off.
Meanwhile, up next is Onil Malabanan.
If you notice, guys, that there are 3 generations of Subaru racing here in this batch. Quite interesting.
Yeah, I know, yeah. The Buckeye, the hatchback, and the S4. They're all here. Well, for Matthew Ang, finished the race along with Carlo Castro and Matt Frederick C. And now Onil Malabanan across the line. Followed close by Inigo Rosas. Juan Dizon across the flying finish.
Oh, cutting that hairpin too much, but it's okay.
And across the line. All right. For Matthew Ang at 3:37.17. Carlo Castro at 3:51.61. Matt Frederick C at 4-minute flat .28. Onil Malabanan at 4:02.21. Inigo Rosas at 4:05.36. And Ramon Dizon at 4:25.46. with a 5-second penalty. Alright, stage notes. Minor body damage for the top 2 drivers. And a steaming radiator. Looks like Tito Mon Dizon, you'll have to repair your car on the next service park. So you'll be able to do it here, but do it wisely. Not all repairs will be counted since you only have 30 minutes of consumable time on the service park. All right, and here are the split times, event times rather. Matthew Ang is leading by 30 seconds. Good job.
In this batch, that's a lot. That's a lot so
That's a
far.
huge gap.
But the main battle is among batches. So
right.
is it enough? Is he fast enough to transcend and beat Russell Reyes and Lance Goballa and Jeter Miole for this one?
That's a good question.
Because Matthew Ang has to secure the championship. Matthew Ang has to be third, at least third overall in the sets of 3 batches. He has to be third overall in order to secure the championship.
That's right.
This is assuming that Russell Reyes wins this round. But if Russell Reyes finds himself to be second or third, then Matthew Ang has to do a bit less. But still, Matthew Ang cannot be complacent.
Definitely not.
He has to maintain his pace. But a lot of these guys, Inigo Roses and Sir Mondison, still repairing their cars.
That's right. The alignment for Inigo Roses.
Start, keep left of a 33 right. Good luck.
All right. We are at Carlo Castro. This one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And you're off. Carlo Castro starts SS3 for the PS4 batch.
Again, these icy roads are always a challenge, and couple it with night.
Oh!
Wow, not bad. Not a bad power oversteer there on that handbrake hairpin. Right? Not bad again.
Nicely done there by Carlo Castro. Alright.
He has the pace and managing the kink at a high rate of speed with no hesitation. Something that you kind of need cojones for. So he's doing it quite well. Nice. Even though he decided to use the controller instead of his steering wheel on his right.
Meanwhile, for Matthew Ang is really looking to use every inch of this track just to gain traction.
So far in this second sector, there's not much gap between him and Carlo Castro, which is very surprising.
That's just 2 seconds there, John.
Wow.
No, that was on the inside.
Otherwise, that was a very nice line. Very interesting line that Matthew Ang does. He really needs the rear to rotate in order to navigate the turn, using the minimum amount of road. This guy drives very differently, I noticed. If you look at Russell Reyes versus him, if you do a play-by-play, he drives very differently. You can really tell. But he wall right there on that left. That wasn't good.
Meanwhile, for Tito Mon Dizon. Okay.
He's not doing quite well. He's not far off from O'Neil Malabanan right now. So they're kind of neck and neck.
And he kept telling me last night he's more used to the dirt stages of this game. But putting it on the tarmac and on the ice, it's actually a challenge for him. But nonetheless, he's enjoying it. And just like that, Matthew Ang finishes along with Carlo Castro.
It's very nice. You know, I'm 35 now. If I could be just as spry as Sir Mon Dizon in his age, you know, if I double my lifespan now, I would be that would be something great.
Oh yes, definitely. Oil Malabanan across the line. Followed closely by Tito Mon Dizon across the line as well. And Matthew Ang at 2:33.15, Carlo Castro at 2:36.45, Inigo Rosas at 2:49.18, Matt Frederick C at 2:50.88, Ramon Dizon at 3:10.07, and Onil Malabanan at 4:02.78 with a 1-minute penalty. All right. Only Matt Frederick C with no damage in this special stage on the night. Really? Yo. Nicely done. Oh God, look at that, Kuya Jan. The drivers were all at 14 in the last batch, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, and Tito Mon is not last.
He's
I
not
that
last.
The 1 minute demerit from O'Neal Malabanan really put him down severely.
Oh dear.
So it's just a matter of consistency for our Tito Ramon.
That's right.
So yes, we're seeing him doing the thumbs up. Sir,
We're
let's
seeing it.
we're so far so good. So far so good.
He's very happy. He's very happy right now. You guys could see the smile on Tito Mondizon's face here on the Zoom cam. He's just smiling right now. Just take it out. He's just laughing at it. That's the way to do it, guys. That's the way to do it.
Enjoy
it.
your time.
Enjoy it. That's right.
Enjoy your race.
Oh wow! Shout out to the 7 viewers who are watching on Twitch.
Start slow, 3 left long, tightens, open air to left. Good luck.
Shout out to you, Gor Paneda, watching all the way from Niaga. Alright. Alright. Carlo Castro. Starting out SS4.
5,
PS4 batch.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. Now it's going to be on the daytime and no light snow, so if you're looking to shave down some time, you got to do it in this stage only.
And I'm very surprised with the pace of Carlo Castro. Again, he's able to maintain the pace.
No.
And he's not so far off Matthew Ang, so that's not bad. You know, maybe he sticks with the controller. Maybe better. I don't know.
Well, if I remember correctly, he told me before that it depends on the track and depends on the car. So if it's on dirt, he likes it on the wheel. But if it's something like tarmac or ice, I think he likes it on the controller. This guy here reminds me of Jeter Biole when he joined GRGT Cup. There are some races he would prefer to do on a controller than on a wheel. Pretty interesting though, don't you think?
Well, for a lot of us, me included, we are more used to the controller than the steering wheel. You know, from
oh no! That is a spin out right there from Matthew Ang. That was the first mistake right there.
A rare mistake from Matthew Ang there, pirouetting his car. But anyway, minimal time loss. But Carlo Castro is able to pick him for now.
Calm down there, Matthew Ang. He's gasping for air right now. You can check the Zoom feed right there. Oh dear.
Breathing exercises. Inhale, exhale.
Meanwhile, check out Onil Malabanan. He's now on P3, taking it away from Matt Frederick C.
O'Neal must have had a tire change that really dropped him down severely, but again, he's still a guy with the pace.
No. Man, he got caught in the boost on the corner exit.
Yeah, but all these cars are turbocharged, I think. So
Yes, they are.
so
No, no.
it's just
Wall riding. Sorry.
yeah, but all these cars, practically, I'm sure there are differences between them, but you know, yeah, they have four wheels. They're turbocharged, four-cylinder.
That's
Uh,
right.
and it's just a matter of driving it, I guess. Of course, I don't know
Just
which
like
of these
that.
cars.
Just like that. Matt Frederick C. On the corners. He takes it away from Onil Malabanan. Nicely done there.
Wow! Again, another Subaru. This time the Bug Eye. Very, very nicely done.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is the pace that you should do. He seems to be in the zone. Not bad. Not too much in a hurry and not making crazy mistakes. This is how you survive a rally. This is
That's
good.
right.
This is good driving by Matt Frederick C.
Nicely done there. Choke. Little choke there. That's alright.
That's
Meanwhile,
alright.
for Inigo Rosas, check out who we have right here. Matthew Ang reclaims P1. And across the line.
Wow, not so far a gap between Carlo Castro and Matthew Ang. Not bad.
That was not bad. Not bad at all. In case you're wondering, guys, I captured that entire mode. Matthew Ang got it. Tony Cross, Sector 4. Meanwhile, for Tito Mon Dizon.
Gliding the GC8 Subaru. Very nice.
Done there. Square right. And taking the stop box with him. Alright. So Matthew Ang at 349.64. Carlo Castro at 351.69. Ooh, nice. Matt Frederick C at 403.12. Inigo Rosas at 404.55. Onil Malabanan at 411.25. And Tito Mon Dizon at 434.16. Alright, some stage notes right here. Minor body damage for everyone. And wheel wobbles for the top two guys. Man, you guys were pushing it too hard. Too hard, I tell you. Meanwhile, for the event times right there, John, man, that is terrifying.
Does he have enough pace? Does Matthew have enough pace to outpace Russell Reyes? That remains to be seen.
We shall see. I mean, SS5 is coming up, so if you guys have nursed the car on SS4, now is the time to fix it because you're gonna be driving all out downhill in this mountain. You gotta make sure you guys got it. You got some spare tires. It's gonna be light snow. So icy sections on the top of the mountain and on the tarmac on the bottom of the mountain. Alright.
Now they have to go repair their cars. Some need more repair than others, as usual, but hopefully it's enough that they would all be on an even keel or an even pairing between themselves as far as car condition is concerned.
Oh man.
And maybe they have some special setups for this all-out stage. Maybe go for a softer compound or go for snow tire. I honestly don't know what is a good tire to choose in this mixed surface race. What do you think? What do you think you would use, Keanu?
I would be skeptical and would still use the winter tires.
Start
Over the
30,
snow?
turn
Yes.
2 left, into 5 right. Good luck.
Yeah, I think the snow tires overheat when it comes to the tarmac section with no snow cover on them.
That's right.
So yeah, I would probably do the same.
5, 4, 3, 2,
So back
1,
to Carlo Castro.
go.
Carlo Castro.
You
This
can
is the
see
finals.
from his TV that the stage is so bright.
Yeah, but it will darken pretty soon as they hit the black tarmac.
Oh yes, yes it will.
And it's good that he's using a black livery. It makes him easier to see in this whitewash of a stage.
It's dark green actually.
It's not. At least he's using a darker color rather. Yeah, it look. I mean, with the it looks black when on certain angles, certain light. But I can see the dark green with the yellow striping on the side. And I thought I was becoming colorblind for that.
That's all right. Meanwhile, P1, Matthew Ang.
Yeah, Matthew, just pace yourself. You already got this in the bag. You don't need to win. But if you can win, that's a bonus. But he's still pushing and driving his heart out. And one thing I learned recently, Keanu, is that one thing I learned recently was that Lance Gubalia and Matthew Ang are schoolmates.
Yes, they are.
They're college students at University of Asia and Pacific. So
Lance Gubalia is a senior, I believe.
Oh, so I don't know that school. I don't know what you guys learned there with your teaching, but you guys are seemingly producing some of the fast drivers, sim racing drivers out there that we're seeing so far in the AAP National Digital Rally Championship.
Maybe in the future when they have like a esports display in their school, I'm pretty sure sim racing will be there. Mabahalang naman. The two can actually showcase it. I mean, they're living the dream right here. Fast drivers.
But I remember my college days. We had motorsports as a PE.
What?
Yes, we had motorsports as a PE. So I was fortunate there.
Meanwhile, for Matt Frederick C, really trying to outpace Carlo Castro right there.
He's with oversteering.
Okay, at least he didn't hit the parked car, but that's all right.
Yeah, but he did hit the wall, so anyway.
A little bit, yeah.
But understeer there. But anyway, again, pace yourself. Pace yourself, Matt. You don't have to drive so fast. It's icy. It's dangerous. But again, you're driving a Subaru, symmetric all-wheel drive. It's built for this weather.
Oh, yes. Oh! Okay, there it is.
It's quite odd that in these stages there are parked cars on the side. It's so that goes to show you how narrow this track is. That the spectators and the marshals have to park their cars at the ragged edge of the road in order to be present and watching their races or be present in doing their duties.
Oh yes. Meanwhile, for Inigo Rosas though. And rear left is prone to damage as it goes positive camber when you hit it.
That is prone because the lower control arms tend to take the brunt when the rim edge hits a curb or something. If your wheels are not made very well, it's your wheels that break, that shatter, or you bend the wheel rim, or what they call in Filipino as bengkong. But these rally wheels are built very tough, and so what tends to bend probably is the lower control arms. And in the front, what tends to bend also is the track rods or the what do you call this? This game calls it track rods, but it is we call it the tie rod end and rack end here in the Philippines.
Onil Malabanan.
Yeah, another Subaru, also a little bit askew his rear axle. This course really tends to be very difficult on the rear axles of these cars. So yeah, but they're still okay. Okay, he just made that corner. I thought he would be overspeeding there, but he's making it so far. And it's nice to see his in zoom feed, his sequential shifter and handbrake setup. His handbrake seems to be sprung by rubber bands. So again, it's not what it's not the tools that you have, it's what you do with your tools that makes a difference in your drive.
Oh, that was close. He almost hit the wall there.
You know, but still able to make it. But he already has a smooshed front left corner.
Oh no! Oh man!
Taking another hit on the front left corner.
Meanwhile, for Tito Mon Bison. Oh! The entry is fast though. Check it out. Wrestling with the controls there, Tito Mon Bison.
He's getting his exercise. But not a bad corner there. Oh, hitting the wall.
That's it. That's a punctured wheel.
Oh no, where is he? He's still in the 7th sector. Still has a long way to go.
And looks like Matthew Ang drops down to P2, opening it up to Carlo Castro.
Oh no! Well, good for Carlo Castro, but what does this mean for the championship?
Talk about with no door for Phil and for a botched front right. Oh no!
If Carlo Castro already is suffering with this malady, what happened to Matthew Ang?
So let me find out. Cross the line. Oh! No! Oh, there's a flat. There's a flat. Encounter
I
the
think
flat
two.
tire.
Oh, one wheel. Oh, one wheel, two wheels.
He's one wheeling it.
Oh no!
Alright, he just saw the bumper of Carlo Castro. Oh no!
He had to, alright. He has to maintain the pace.
He had to do it. And across the line. And Matt Frederick C was right behind him. And across the line as well. Ross is across the line. Followed closely by Onil Malabanan. Man, you guys are running over Carlo Castro's bumper. Oh no!
Everyone is losing their rubber at all corners of the car, which is very sad.
Across the line as well. Well, Perdita Monbison losing the rear right tire. Oh no! Come on, hey, hang on. Hang on there, Subaru. You can do it.
It's almost there.
Live and across the line. That's the way you do it. All right, Carlo Castro at 745.87, Matthew Ang at 816.03, Matt Frederick C at 823.66, Inigo Rosas at 831.32 with a 4-second penalty, Tito Mon Dizon at 910.26, and Onil Malabanan at 951.16 with a 1-minute penalty. All right, stage notes right here. Track rod snap there for Matthew Ang. And no exhaust for Tito Mon Dizon. And that does it. Matthew Ang still has it. Pero grabe, the gap reduced massively, Kuya Jan.
I remember, well, we have to confirm, but Russell Reyes was on the 24th, I think.
Yeah, it was.
So, but Carlo Castro taking a second place here, but Matthew Ang again winning the PlayStation batch for the third time in a row. And Matt Frederick C taking
Podium.
a podium in this batch. Wow, congratulations, Matt Frederick C. But we must congratulate our Tito Mon Dizon. He did not finish last in this batch. Unfortunately for O'Neil Malabanan, he had to take two 1-minute penalties for changing a flat tire. But because of those 2 minutes, our Tito has not finished last. So not a bad job for our legend rally driver, Filipino racing legend, Sir Ramon Dizon. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
It's an honor and a pleasure as well for us to host and for you to join us.
Thank you.
Again, a hearty congratulations to Matthew Ang for winning this match.
He's here with us on the call. Thank you for joining us, Tito Mon. Congratulations.
At least hindi ako last, ha? Pwede na.
Yes.
To O'Neil.
Opo.
Till next time.
Till the next one, Tito Mon.
Yeah, I will.
Congrats, Tito Mon.
Thank you. Pwede ba third rally mo?
1-minute penalties ako.
Oh no.
Salamat O'Neil, ha.
Yeah, okay lang eh. Hopefully next race, sa iba na ako.
Magkagabi-gabi na ako. I'll play every night now.
Oh, there it is,
Ako wala
guys.
I will be moving already, so gawa ako bagong rig with the new location next year.
I'm curious on how it will be like, Kuya O'Neil.
Sana. Ang tanong lang is when. Not if, but when. Medyo mahihirapan yan. Neither how to rig.
Are you leaving, O'Neil?
I'm leaving for the US this January.
Oh. But you can still play, right? You can still play, right?
Ngayon, hindi pa muna kasi yung gamit, iiwan ko rito yung wheel kasi wala na, mamamatay na tong wheel na to. Yung shifter lang dadalhin ko tsaka yung PS5 tapos magsisettle na ako doon siguro pag nakasettle down na.
Ikaw na lang ang pag-asa ko dahil yung ang bibilis ng iba eh. Hindi ko aabot.
Wala, nanggigil kanina kaya 2-minute penalty eh.
No.
Nice. I enjoyed it, guys. I enjoyed it. I feel younger tonight.
Thank you for joining us, Tito Mon.
Thank you.
Nice run, Tito Mon.
Thank you.
Alright guys, that was our legendary Tito Mon Dizon giving us our shoutouts and gratitude on the Zoom chat. No?
I wasn't able to hear that, but I'm sure that I would also be if I was in his position, I guess in my position now, I'm very much honored that you joined us. Congratulations, sir, and hope to see you again in a future race. And hope to meet you in person as well. I hope probably there will be lots to learn from your example.
Pwede na?
There we go.
Hindi pa ba tapos?
Sila, Tito Mon, pero pwede tayo, we can leave na.
Okay, pwede na spectate. Pwede ba yun?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Alright. No worries. Alright, now to welcome the next batch of drivers. So we'll be having Lance Gubalia and Kirk Alves joining us, and Joey Carrion and Gerald David. So let's see if they'll be able to join us. So let's see now. Pero grabe, I cannot believe my eyes on what just happened on the PS4 batch. A lot has happened. The crash from Matthew Ang, Carlo Castro maintaining pace behind Matthew Ang, and we have a legendary Philippine driver on the PS4 grid. So, man, I'm lost for words for what just transpired on the PS4. How about for you?
That was a treat. That was a treat for me, and I hope it was a treat for the audience. That it was topsy turvy, and a rare choke from Matthew Ang there, and a good performance by.
Every day, over 3,000 people lose their life.
More than 1.2 million lives per year.
50 million more are injured.
Tragically, every single day 500 children die on the world's roads on the way to school or just out playing with friends.
Hi, I'm Fernando Alonso.
Bonjour, c'est Antoine Griezmann.
Olá, sou Felipe Massa.
I'm Michelle Yeoh.
I'm Wade Fanica.
I am Haile Gebrselassie.
I'm Marc Marquez.
Ana Hidalgo.
I'm Nico Rosberg.
I'm Vanessa Lowe.
Cada día, 3.500 personas pierden la vida en la carretera.
From the ages of 15 to 29, one of the biggest causes of fatalities is actually road incidents. When you go out with friends, please remember that even just one drink can be a big risk to you having a big road accident.
Think of those around you. Don't let them drink and drive.
Whether you're a driver or passenger, don't take any risk. Seat belts can make the difference between life and death.
And the last thing you want to do is be in an accident at the hands of, someone who was texting, or to actually cause an accident because you yourself were texting.
Tout peut se jouer en une seconde. N'hésitez pas à vous arrêter, dormez un peu avant de reprendre la route.
So many life that has been lost over the years because of what? Speeding. Leave the speeding to me. Listen, if you're going somewhere and you're late, you're already late. Don't try to force it.
O sea que mi única recomendación es que cuando entremos al coche pues estemos totalmente centrados en lo que estamos haciendo.
When you're in a car, make sure you use a safety seat for children. If you're on a bike, make sure to use a helmet.
Helmets protect the most important part of your body. As a professional rider, I never ride a bike without the helmet. So you must to use the helmet always when you ride a bike.
Well, it's so important when you listen music and when you have your mobile phone to really follow what's happening in the street, because it's so easy to maybe lose your life because you're not concentrating on the road.
As a professional athlete, I can't succeed if I'm distracted, and so goes for drivers and pedestrians.
So make sure to pay attention. Use pedestrian footpaths and crossing when possible. And stay visible by wearing reflective clothing.
By following simple rules, you can help save your life and the lives of others.
Cuento con que todos apoyen el manifiesto de la FIA para la seguridad vial mundial en fia.com.
right, and we're back. So those ads were brought to you by AAP. So for auto care, for travel, feel free to check us out. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be down to the last two drivers officially on our grid. No, Jan. So it looks like no show for the two drivers.
That's all right, and we thank them in advance for attempting to come, but we have to start the show. Yeah.
All right, so without further ado, let's introduce the drivers, shall we? All right, so we have Lance Gubalia and Kirk Alves.
Would we accept other guys who would want to guest drive? Is there enough
Sure.
time? No?
If there's still time, I mean, why not? Definitely, by all means.
Do we have a link for? I guess we have an inquiry from Chin Cardenas. He wants to join again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's invite him. Let's wait 1 minute and then we start.
Sure, no problem.
Hey Ching, hurry up. Okay. Anyway, it's for fun. This run won't matter. So, we receive a message. Mga 2 minutes, sir. Set up ko lang wheel ko. Bilisan mo.
Sige lang, sige lang. All right.
Bilisan mo. Okay.
While we fix this. All right. So not only does that, we're gonna be waiting for other drivers to be connecting with us as well. So yeah, enjoy nonetheless.
Yeah, so now we are watching. We are going to watch the performance of Lance Gubalia and see where he stacks up with the rest of the top seeded drivers. Okay, we saw Matthew Ang previously, and the batch before we saw Russell Reyes. Russell Reyes seemed to have the drive of his life, or at least the drive of his championship here. Is it enough for him to pip Matthew Ang for the title? That is the question. Because Matthew Ang made a big mistake and dropped so many seconds in his last run. So, does Lance Gubalia put a spanner into the thing and give Matthew Ang a bit of a sleepless night or so as we finalize the result? So let's see how this goes. And this match is going to be important for the whole battle basically. So, and of course we have Kirk Alves joining us. He is your Exocia team member, right?
That's right. Co-commentator as well, and fellow driver. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's good to see you, and hope that you'd be enjoying your race with us tonight. And so I think he's also pretty good. So let's see if he can give Lance Gubalia a run for his money. And is our guest driver able to connect?
Yes, he's right here.
All right. So I guess let's see Chin Cardenas again.
Okay. So he's here. However, I'm coming from.
All right. Okay. So our guest driver for also in this batch is Ching Cardenas, who has joined us at PC Batch 1. I don't know. I guess this is for fun, and again, that's it. Perhaps he would be faster now because this, the game show Whose Line Is It Anyway? The points don't matter, at least for Ching Cardenas.
There you go. That's more like it. And from Whose Line Is It Anyway, huh? A show where everything is made up and the points do not matter.
But that's
perks. If you want to join us, please feel free. Just so we can split the load evenly among the drivers.
Right, hakot-hakot. Sige, hakot pa tayo.
Sige lang. Sige lang. It's all good.
Sige lang. We thank our regular drivers for their patience, Lance and Kurt.
Alright. For Mr. Gaming Perks, if you want to join us, please feel free to do so. Alright. Thank you.
We have to start. I think we should start at 8:10 maximum.
Yep.
So Perkins, hurry up. But it would be nice to
there
watch
he
you
is.
again.
There
All
he
right.
is.
Let's
Alright.
start.
Yes, let's start. Let's get this show on the road, guys. Let's do it. Be sure to select the car that you selected back in qualifying, so we have maximum enjoyment for this one.
Guest drivers, drive whatever you want.
Why do I have a feeling that they're gonna try a different car just to see how this one goes?
Yeah, it might be a redemption arc for Ching and Perkins. So let's see. Anyway,
Most likely.
and we will see also if Kirk can. And basically, we're watching two separate races at the same time, to be honest. So, isn't that a treat?
Yes, it's a treat indeed. And also,
Alright.
shout out to the viewers who are watching right now. We have like 4 viewers on Facebook, 8 viewers on YouTube, 4 viewers on Twitch, and 2 viewers on Trovo. Man, shout out to all of you who are watching right now. So, in case Facebook is not working well for you, you can switch to a different platform. Links are on the description below, so be sure to check them out. Wherever you're more comfortable with, go ahead. Like, I am aware that there are some places, Kuya Jan, that Facebook is not well optimized. For lack of a better
Or not,
term.
or even not allowed.
Yeah. Some countries on Facebook are not allowed. Yeah, that's right. No wonder our friends from Japan, China, and Russia, they're watching from Twitch.
Start,
or
keep
Trovo.
left of a 33
They don't
right.
watch on you.
Good
They
luck.
watch on Facebook. All right. So I believe this is Lance Gubalia. Yes, it is. La Gubi.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gubi 5, Lance
And
Gubalia
here we
with
go. Lance Gubalia starts the PC Batch 2.
and he's running the Citroën. This is a very familiar and popular livery on the Citroën with the guys using the Citroën, seemingly.
That's right. A fan favorite as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so Lance Gubalia's job, duty for this race is to keep it clean and keep a steady pace and not rush too much. He has opted to move to this batch, PC Batch 2, due to a scheduling conflict for more important things. And it is with the agreement of the other competitors to allow him to do so, and also with the imprimatur of the officials of this game, so of this event. So that's why we have this interesting seeding, and we are seeing Lance Gubalia. Hopefully, this has given him enough headspace to be calm.
Oh, yes, it is. Meanwhile, for Kirk Alves, using the Array livery and the Citroen S4 as well. C4, rather, sorry.
Light blue. It's okay. He will still be visible.
It's
And
like, oh, no, that is nasty right there. Oh, man.
Oh man. And I was supposed to compliment on your matching gloves and your livery combo. So, but yeah, the gloves are very important, to be honest, because even though this is just a simulation, your finger still has the ability to chafe. So you notice some of our top guys really. Ooh.
And to think his wheel is suede there, John. So it's prone to blisters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I have a similar. Well, I don't have the same wheel as his, but I have a wheel in my own rig that is suede covered. Yeah, it's a blister pull if you use it long enough. So having gloves really helps a lot to avoid that. So it's a trick that is used in real life to avoid chafing and blisters, and applicable in simulation racing as well.
That's right. Meanwhile, P3, one of our guest drivers, Ching Cardenas.
Okay, so Chin Cardenas does not have a feed, but it's okay. No, he does not have a feed
Yeah, I think his
right
camera
now.
died, but it's alright.
It's all right. Anyway, we just look at his driving. He seems to be in a more good pace right now, since again it doesn't matter. He's just driving for fun. So you can see in his driving, he is driving for fun, even though there's still some wall taps, some mistakes. You can see his passenger side of the car already a bit caved in, but anyway, you just enjoy. No stress.
Right. And more so for John Perkin Abrantes. Definitely on a different pace than before.
Yeah, he's actually P2 right now.
Oh!
So he's doing quite well. Again, well, Perkins has the pace. I did see it. But it's just a matter of consistency and making few mistakes. Just like that, avoid doing that wall taps.
Actually, Kuya John, on the second round of the AAP Nationals before, I think on the first one or the second one of the events, he was using a wheel. But on the last round, that wheel that he was using broke.
Okay.
So, hence his return to the controller. But he is really very competitive if you put him on a wheel.
Yeah. So
for this one,
it's just
he's enjoying himself. Even on the
and
controller.
he's competitive with the controller.
Yes. You see?
So it's just a matter of confidence probably, and I don't know, seat time but really, and it's doing well. So we can see now when the pressure's off, and it's just fun. That you can really see the skills shine.
That's right. Oh, ooh, man. All right. Meanwhile, for Lance Gubalia.
Okay, Lance Gubalia has already a commanding lead after he's already on the 6th sector. So again, you can see Lance Gubalia's driving style is very smooth, very calm, very calculated. So hopefully he has already had a nice dinner and is well rested, and he has a calm demeanor and just continues this pace. Let's see how he compares to Matthew Ang and Russell Reyes, the different batches. But you can see precise, not a lot of excess movement on the car, just managing it quite well. That's a very great style. And as you guys may not know or may already know, Lance Gubalia is a airplane pilot in real life. So you can see in his driving, and it has very much improved. Probably he was so tense in the previous two rounds, but now we are seeing the real Lance Gubalia.
Oh, looks like there's terminal damage there for Kurt Aldis.
Oh, that's not nice to hear.
That is unfortunate. Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Nicely done there.
Nice hairpin left there.
Also, one notable style of Lance Gubalia right here is take a look at his setup here. Last two rounds, he was on the 8 shifter because of what is period correct for the cars he's driving. Meanwhile, for the Citroen C4, he's actually using sequential.
Well,
I don't know if this is preference or period correct, but
if he's a purist, if he's wanting to be a purist, that's fine. But if you are trying to win a championship or trying to fight for points, who cares about what is period correct? You will use whatever tools you'll use to win. Who cares about the right stuff? Who cares about the right parts, right? So, but of course, what's important is the driver is comfortable.
Oh yeah.
So if he's comfortable with whatever gear he has, hats off to him.
And Lance Gubalia across the line, followed closely by Chin Cardenas.
Chin Cardenas is not. He's more calm right now. He's more chill right now. It's driving pretty well so far, but he's neck and neck with Perkins.
And Chin Cardenas right here is using a G27 Logitech wheel, battling against Perkins on an Xbox 360 controller. Nice matchup right here. For Lance Gubalia at 734.66, Chin Cardenas at 807.73, and John Perkinabrantes at 810.31, and a thermal damage for Kirk Alves. Hope you're okay. Where did he lose it? Oh, okay, man. Split 6 is actually a deadly one. Even thermal damage earlier from Perkins was here, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. And no damage whatsoever for Lance Gubalia. Man.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Nicely done there. All right. Okay. Now on the downhill portion of SS2. It's gonna be dusk. It's gonna be light snowing. So if you guys can do it, you guys can join. I believe we have one driver who will be joining us for this lobby.
We have a new guy. Who?
I believe it is John Lawrence Bernardo.
Oh, it's the PC Batch 1 reunion.
I guess they haven't had enough. They want more, so that's why they're here. Of course, guys. More than welcome, guys.
Start 24, left of a crest, 50. Good luck.
Glad you guys to be supporting our drivers who have still yet to, submit an official time. Let's do it nonetheless.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. Lance Gubalia starts SS2 for PC Batch 2. Alright.
That's great. Very smooth driving.
The cautious and finesse of Lance Gubalia right here. Good. I agree with what you described him as.
Yeah. Just smooth driving right here. And see, and if you remember looking at Matthew Ang, he was a very frantic. He had a very different driving style. Very frantic, very heavy on the handbrake. What's really important is how I look at it. How I look at driving styles is, okay, number one, is it fast? Does it, do you clock in the proper time or the faster time than whatever technique? So the techniques are irrelevant. How you get there is irrelevant as long as you get there. However, not everything you can do in a sim racing scenario you could do in real life. So how applicable is your driving style in real life? So the thing is, looking at Lance Gubalia, this is a driving style that we should really emulate. When it comes to the real thing. Of course, a simulator, this is an event, this is a race. So whatever is faster is more important. But what we should look at also is this something that we could do in real life? That's basically my point over there.
That's right. Meanwhile, for Kirk Alves, despite the understeer, he's just having fun.
Yeah, he's driving the car very well. Unfortunate that he had terminal damage. But so far so good. What rig is he using? Using a Fanatec?
driven wheel. And
It's not direct driven.
No, it's not. It's belt driven. And the wheel stand is brought to you by SkyDrive. So if you want a collapsible rig, feel free to message SkyDrive for more information.
Oh, that was too fast, Kirk. That was too fast.
Nasty right there. Oh!
Another hit on the guardrails.
The joints are gonna get off. Oh, there it is. The rubber is separating from the tire. Oh, no.
He still has some.
There you go, it blew up. No! Oh, God, he's gonna ride it.
Oh, no.
He's riding it. Gotta nurse this all the way there. This has to do it.
Wow, this is a tough challenge for Fernandez.
Wait, what? Whoa, what?
What happened?
What happened?
Maybe Lance Cavalli finished.
Lance Cavalli. What happened?
Oh, we'll have to find out. What happened to Lance?
What happened?
Maybe he finished. Or no,
there's no countdown. He did not cross. What happened?
Cavalli seems to have a problem. I'm seeing also. Maybe he has a hardware issue.
Oh man, what happened?
Seems to have some sort of issue as the other drivers are finishing their runs. And Kirk Alves,
What happened there?
Oh, Lance Gubalia, we lost speed from Lance Gubalia in his internal zoom cam. Oh, man.
Oh, a disconnection. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It also happened to John Lawrence Bernardo. Disconnection also from him.
What the heck? So Kirk Alves only rendering at 417.58. Hell? I got decent. No! Uh-oh. How do we do
What happened?
How do we do this? As long as you can reconnect. Do this.
Well, I'm seeing John Lawrence Bernardo restarting.
Yeah.
If
they made it in last round, like even when they got disconnected, they can still make this one as long as they were able to go in.
I think they have time because this stage has a service area, or I don't know what's the cutoff for the game. Or they passed it already. Who knows? It's really quite unfortunate. These things happen in real life, guys. That races are canceled. There are car issues. There are issues with whatever that hampers your race weekend. That is beyond the control of the driver and the car. So in sim racing, it is the network that is the issue that one has to battle against. And unfortunately it has taken the toll on our guest driver John Lawrence Bernardo and one of our two main drivers for this race, which is Lance Gubalia. A very unfortunate turn of events, and that has a major effect on the championship progress of Lance Gubalia. And it's really there's a feeling of despondence in the air, and it's very quite terrible to feel, especially for us here at the commentary booth. It is very tragic, but yeah, as the race
keep left over 30,
begins,
right.
and now we
Good
are
luck.
watching Kirk Alves.
5,
Oh,
4,
man.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, as Kirk Albes jump starts. But yeah, so what? So any updates there, Kian?
So far none yet. Still no feed for Lance Gubalia and for John Lawrence Bernardo, pero I think on the next SS they're gonna show up.
They should show up because they can still just well, John Lawrence Bernardo can just join us and it's for fun. But whoa, Kirk Albes making a mistake there, tapping, doing a wall tap and losing control and stopping his car in the middle of the road. But Lance Gubay should rejoin us as soon as possible. The beauty of our game is that, and the rule set that we have is that we just give them a penalty, 2 minute plus over the slowest time or the fastest time, whatever. But so that as long as they perform well in the remaining stages that they're able to participate, they should be able to muster whatever points that they can get. Rather than ending up dead last, I think it is more to the interest of Lance to rejoin us so that he doesn't lose too much and at least get some point. Try to get some points in the championship. But right now, we are watching Kirk Alves wielding the Citroën and the light blue livery. Stopping
man.
there. A side press there. Stopped at the guardrail section on that hairpin left. Now as he undertakes a hairpin right. Oh!
Oh no!
That was a big accident.
What happened there?
Okay.
Let's see what we have on the other guys.
So let's look at Perkins. Okay, so Perkins is having a good run. Again, the heartbreak is there. It's very palpable in the air. But at least the guys that are still continuing to run with us as guests are.
Oh no! Oh dear.
Oh, that's a
scrape on the right was just offsets you big time.
Oh yeah, and hitting the cars there. I hope that Perkins has secured accident insurance and that AAP also offers, So if you guys need non-life insurance like vehicle insurance, AAP has it. So check out aap.org.ph.
Meanwhile, for Ching Cardenas, looks like the drag has dramatically increased with an open rear bolt right there.
And now Kirk Alves struggling with that rear right tire. He's running on the rim.
Oh no.
Okay, he's still able to continue. He still has to nurse that damage to his rear right tire. He has plenty of time. Less than 2 minutes. He has more than enough time to make it, but he is struggling severely in the last few corners of this sector. He's probably unable to steer his car properly.
Alright, and there you have it. Perkins at 257.83, and Kirk Alves at 403.88, and Ching Cardenas at 412.50. Okay.
Okay, so at least for the important points, Kirk Alves is still able to continue doing his run. So it remains to be seen where he places for among the rest of the batches. So
That's
let's
right.
see where he goes. Hopefully, he's good for the midfield.
Man.
But Perkins having a fast run right now. It's very surprising that the disconnection happened to both of our competitors. So it's I don't know what ISP they're using, But it has hit the both of them, John Lawrence Bernardo and Lance Cuballa, equally. It seems to be appearing from my vantage point. I don't know what's the real story there, but
Not quite sure as well, but hopefully things are okay.
hopefully they can continue.
Yeah.
And this is SS4.
Start slow, 3 left
Monte
long,
Carlo.
tightens, open hairpin left. Good luck.
Oh, looks
Again,
like I
we're-
see some drivers who are
Okay.
returning. Who are these guys? Wish Studio is here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Our Malaysian guest driver is here to join us today. I'm guessing that Lance Gubaya has rejoined us as well. That's great to see.
Yes.
So it's a battle between Lance Gubaya, Wish. I forgot what Wish's name is. His real name.
Muhammad Zuan Ahmad. Am I mistaken?
All right. So Zuan, I have the same first name as you. So
Oh, there he is. Lance Gubalia is here, but you're just using a focus. Yeah.
that's okay. This allowed. We allowed this one.
Just a penalty, pero for rejoins kasi, yeah, quite
This is
complicated.
we allowed this one with no additional penalty. So I guess Lance Gubaya just has to manage with the car that he did not choose.
There you go. Even battling it against Wish Studio, they're on even ground. No, I spoke too soon. I'm so sorry. Meanwhile, for John Lawrence Bernardo.
Oh, not a hit on the safety ambulance on the outside of that port.
Guess it's not too safe anymore if he's all the way there.
Yeah.
Why the ambulance on the outside section of the track? Why? It's an accident prone if you're on the outside.
Again, Monte Carlo does not have to have enough runoff area. This is a mountain road. So wherever they can park, they are gonna park. That's why you're also seeing random cars on the side of the road. People on the outside section of those corners just standing there like they're not afraid that an errant car will hit them. But that is the nature of this motorsport. Sometimes it's a no man's land. But at least John Lawrence Bernardo is driving pretty well, notwithstanding the other bumps and crunches that he has done earlier. Not so bad, and it's a pleasure looking at him with his DIY rig paired with a triple screen setup. Sometimes you don't have to be a consumer to enjoy sim racing. You can build your own setup. And now this is Lance Gubaya on the final sector now. He's on a redemption run. I see from his driving there's more aggression now than earlier. So unfortunately we see the frustration with Lance Gubaya, but he's still driving the wheels of that car, still proving why he's still one of the best rally sim racers of the Philippines. And yes, look at him go, even though this is not a car of his choosing, and even though he has faltered with his internet disconnection issue, he's still driving the wheels of that car. Really a testament to his driving abilities.
That's right. And for Lance Gubalia, across the line. And John Lawrence Bernardo across the line as well. Followed closely by Ching Cardenas. Oh! Meanwhile, for Kurt Alves.
Still has to nurse the car back, but there's a service areas coming up soon, so high opportunity for some of the guys to make substantial repairs to their car.
Hey, you have to prepare for it when it comes to the next one. And there you have it. Lance Gubalia 350.69. Nice. John Lawrence Bernardo at 356.96. King Cardenas at 407.35. Kirk Alves at 531.43 with a 1-minute penalty. And terminal damage for John Perkin-Abrantes and a disconnection from Wish Studio. Okay. Oh, man. No body damage whatsoever. Man.
Lance Gubalia can drive
He
and
can
drive clean.
Definitely. But check out the time right here, Kuya John. He's still in contention, actually.
Yeah, for this batch, despite the issues, right?
That's
So,
right.
of course, timing will be different as we reevaluate it. Our timer will inform us, given our rules and regulations. There will be an official time that will be released
That's right.
by the organizers. So, there is no finality with what you will see until we release the results. So,
That's right.
but at least in the purposes of watching of entertainment, we will have our podiums per batch as you have seen in previous batches.
Well. Look at this. 2, 4, 6. We have a full grid here, Kuya John. Comprising of all the guest drivers.
That's very interesting. In Filipino, mga saling pusa.
That's right.
Yeah,
All right.
that's very nice to see a full grid, and we thank our
2 official drivers, 3 Filipino guest drivers, and 2 Malaysian drivers. All right.
thank you so much to our Malaysian drivers. I think you say terima kasih.
Terima kasih, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Terima
so
kasih.
terima kasih to you guys. I like your countries. I want to visit it again.
I
Hopefully
love your country's
sooner.
food, man.
Yeah, but honestly, the majority of the street food are cooked by the Indian guys, Indian Malaysians. So anyway,
Well,
it's basically Indian food, a bit of Malay food influence also. But I may be wrong. I'm not a local there, but yeah. But they have a very nice cornucopia of food choices. Both
Start 30,
Malay,
turn
Indian,
2 left,
and
into 5 right.
Chinese,
Good luck.
influences in their cuisine.
there we go. All right. Meanwhile, for Kirk Alves.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. Kirk Alves starting SS5. Nice route. And you gotta be nursing this car all the way to the finish line because there's barely any repairs under 30 minutes.
Hopefully, he has prepared the car enough to give him an even keel or improved control over his car. Even the car doesn't look good, as long as it tracks straight and has all the power, then it doesn't matter what it looks like.
But who we have in the lead?
So we have Zuan joining us. Wish Studio from Malaysia with the
It's
Citroen.
a three-way battle for P1 there, Kuya John. Between Wish Studio, Lance Gubalia, and Ching Cardenas.
Okay, Lance Gubalia. Okay, that was good. That was a good hairpin. Yeah, as we have to remind our viewers that this is a battle of time. These guys don't actually battle neck and neck with each other as far as a grid competition is concerned. So it's a matter of who comes into the line first, irrespective of wherever they are positioned they are on the track. They don't conflict with each other. So that's the beauty of this sport. That it's just a matter of how well you drive the car and how you intermesh with the machine perfectly. And if there are no Mazdas here, but the Mazdas have the concept of Jinba Itai, man and horse combined. So in all forms of motorsport, it's a matter of being one with your machine.
Oh, yes. Meanwhile, for John Lawrence Bernardo, I like how clean the car is still early in the stage.
Yeah, John Lawrence can drive. Well, that has been established, and especially now when there is no pressure, he's driving very, very well, handling that Subaru awesomely with that nice hairpin left. Pinpoint accuracy, taking the minimum distance on that corner. And this is the difficult part where traction. Wow, nice.
That was close.
That was beautiful by John Lawrence Bernardo. And this sector is very tricky because there's high grip, low grip, black ice. It's very hard to know where there is traction, where there's no traction. So Amir Pomen doing the hero has a jump there in that airpin.
Oh, no, that was close. That was so close.
Oh, that was painful right there by Amir Pomen from Malaysia. But he's driving very fast, taking this with very minimal fear. Maybe he should have a little more fear and keep his car in one piece.
That's right.
Wow, nice. Bit understeer the exit, but anyway, he still makes the corner.
Meanwhile, for Chin Cardenas.
Chin Cardenas is currently 5th so far in the Citroën. Okay, still negotiates a turn. Not as fluid as we'd like, but anyway, he still makes it with minimal time loss. Really, honestly, look how narrow these roads. You have to imagine, these are very narrow roads even for one car going one way. But you have to understand, this is a 2-lane road. So how narrow it is, and even to take it at normal speeds is probably harrowing for a novice driver. Wow!
Oh, that's a blown tire right there. And even for Perkins, man. It still looks like a car, but all bashed up.
Okay, he has to recover. J-turn success. Okay. It's hard to J-turn at such a narrow road, but Perkins is able to manage it. Hitting the pickup truck.
No. That is nasty right there.
If he does that too much, he will definitely need emergency roadside assistance that the Automobile Association Philippines can also offer to its members. So if you have an accident or your car fails to proceed for any reason on the road, if you register your car as an AAP member, you can avail emergency roadside assistance anywhere in the Philippines through AAP's own truck and its affiliated roadside assistance partners nationwide. So do check AAP website, aap.org.ph for your membership. Avail your membership now, whether you are a regular or an associate member. It's gonna be very helpful for you as a motorist in the Philippines. So now we are watching Lance Gubaya take this sequential hairpin very, very nicely. Keanu, I'm looking at the stream. Seems to be uh, hanging for Lance Gubaya.
What do you mean?
I'm seeing the same thing over and over again. Anyway, I don't know how we'll.
Not really. Now we're at Wish Studio right now.
All right, no, so I'm not able to see it properly. I think in my Discord it's hanging. So, but
There we go.
there we go. Okay, okay, that was a minor glitch.
Maybe it hung for you.
Yeah, it did.
Oh dear. All right. All good. All right, Lance Gubaya across the line, followed closely by Wish Studio, followed by John Lawrence Bernardo.
Almost there.
Come on, you can do it across the line. Meanwhile, for Gabriel Chin Cardenas, the front right tire is blown. Gotta nurse it. Across the flying finish. And across the line. Oh!
And now, ooh.
That is nasty right there.
Oh, Perkins.
Come on, Perkins. You
Come
can finish
on.
it. You can do it.
Almost done.
And across the line. Kirk Alves neck and neck with Amir Pomin.
Monte Carlo is really a I think this is really, really the most difficult course. I really gave them a challenge this championship. I think you can do. I think you know so. I thought Finland would be the harder one.
Oh no! I mean, with the right car, you can enjoy Finland.
Apparently, you could. I should not listen to Walter Roll. So anyway, he didn't like Finland.
Oh man. Meanwhile, for Amir Pomin, nursing it with a dead rear right tire. And across the line as well. Lance Gubali at 737.27, Wish Studio at 742.91, John Lawrence Bernardo at 757.29, Ching Cardenas at 913.01, John Perkin Brandes at 934.26, Kirk Alves at 10-minute 9.27 with a 1-minute penalty, and Amir Pomen at 10:35.73 with a 1-minute and 4-second penalty. Right, meanwhile, everyone has penalties due to tire changes, but nonetheless, all good. Meanwhile, for the event times right here, and
Lance Gubali was able to salvage at least a podium win for this batch.
man, I don't
But
know how this guy does it. You've been disconnected for 2 special stages and you still finish on top. Man, remarkable run there. Well, I mean, for his batch, Lance Gubali, congratulations.
yeah, let us see how he compares with the rest of the group. But not a bad performance by Lance Gubalia. And Kirk Alves, thank you for joining us. You finished 5th here, and also remains to be seen where you end up.
Okay, so I believe that is the last batch for the night. So, Kuya Jan, how was that like for you? I mean,
I felt sad. I felt very sad for Lance Gubalia, and I was so excited for him to really perform and put a spanner in the championship hopes of Matthew Ang. He was our, I guess, our last chance for a bit of a thrill. So now it's a question of who was able to outpace who, Matthew Ang or Russell Reyes. But hopefully, Lance Gubalio scored enough points to secure third, hopefully, or fourth. I don't know. Of course, we have to wait for our timekeepers and officials to give us a final time, or a final result for their performances this evening. But definitely, it's not to detract from what Lance can really do. He has shown us, even though he's using the wrong car, he didn't pick that car to use to rejoin. He's still able to manage it, finesse it all the way up and down the treacherous Monte Carlo mountain roads. And and it's glad also that we are able to have our guest drivers, some drivers rejoining us from the PC batch for PC batch 1 and our Malaysian guest as well. Thank you so much for gracing us with your time and presence in our little game.
Yeah. Man, with a lot of events that transpired, I'm actually lost for words, to be honest with you, Jan. Every batch had their own story, they had their own quirks, they had their own challenges as well. And yeah, and PS4 batch surprised as well, pero itong PC batch 2, there were some drivers who weren't able to make it, but it's alright. We'll be seeing more about it on the next league as well. And which begs the question, no? For the next league, I wonder when that will be.
That is up to our masters at the Automobile Association of the Automobile Association Philippines Motorsport Department, headed by our big boss Ivan Isada, who is sadly missing from the commentators booth this season. But at least I'm very blessed to have been invited again to commentate for this wonderful event, and I thank the management of the Automobile Association Philippines, and I thank Dominado E-Motorsports for this great opportunity to watch this race and commentate on it and be of service to the motoring and motorsport community.
Right. And man, thank you to you as well, Kuya Jan, for sticking around and also for being with us, because races are getting tougher and tougher every time, and we're actually down one man this season. So we only got each other for this. So next event will be even better. Not to worry about that. And some drivers as well. Actually, some drivers reached out in the chat, especially on YouTube, like by the name Nino Arakawa. So
what happened to Nino Arakawa? Where is he?
I believe there's some there are some conflicts that he's going through right now. So maybe this season he'll be missing out, but on the next one, but maybe on the next season they'll be back once again.
Yeah, hopefully, hope to see them again. Are the guys who have joined us and the guys who have joined us in the past, and of course the new blood in the future. Hopefully, we can see you guys on the next series of races organized by the Automobile Association Philippines.
Yeah. All right. So, man, to all the drivers, to all the spectators, and to all the supporters who have been with us since day one, and especially who's been with us since round 1 of this season, guys, massive thank you and my eternal gratitude to you guys for being with us from start to finish. Because I gotta say, this show, the stars are not really for us. It's not really for us, AAP. It's not just for you and me. It's actually for the audience and the drivers. You guys are the stars of the show. And if you guys, to those spectators who actually want to try out Rally Sim Racing eventually, just feel free to reach out to us. Let us know what you need to get started. And maybe we can actually assist. But just not for equipment though. It's gonna be a shortage on us. Pero if you actually have the means to start but don't know how to enter it, just contact us. Because normally for next year, we'll be introducing new rules and some new modes as well. So yeah, I can't wait to actually unveil, but sadly it's not yet 2023, so I can't reveal it yet. But nonetheless, we'll be introducing more modes. So this is gonna be the digital rally mode. Alright. So meanwhile, another rally mode will be made next year. So that's actually one hint I can give you guys. But yeah. But it's also up to Mr. Ivan decided to agree for that to be done on a national event. Or maybe next year, since some drivers from the international event want to try again. Okay, Jan. I've been getting messages on the other group from the international guys who used to join us. When's the next one? So
that's up to our masters, but don't, guys. You know, if it was up to everyone present, we should have everybody to join us. Our old gang, especially the some of the top guys from Asia Pacific in the last round. You have mentioned earlier, Dr. Rajesh Kablikar, and who else are the fast guys who have joined us in the past? So everyone from India, Malaysia. I think we had some Singapore guys also who participated. All
Gabriel
over.
Wee, to name a few. Gabriel Wee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had all these international guys, and we can't wait to get you guys back and competing. And hopefully, it would be in the cards for you guys to be, for us to be serving that opportunity again to you. And I think things are, since we started this whole thing, Keanu, this was a thing that was roughly started in support of keeping motorsports alive during the horrible pandemic years. But now it seems to be something fantastic that is happening. Hopefully, this can continue further for years and years to come. And I'm seeing Keanu being joyous in this occasion.
Oh yes, it's one thing to look forward to. Oh yeah. I really can't wait as well for the next international rally, because here's the thing though. I don't know if it was last few months ago, wherein other countries were asking how is it, or not other countries rather, but one fellow friend of a friend has been wondering how is it a country such as the Philippines was able to host a international rally sim racing event such as this one with the AAP. Well, let me guess. Well, the only answer to that I can say is that, well, we like what we do. And we are lucky enough to have some drivers who actually share the same dream that we have. So all I can say is we're just obsessed with what we do. And regardless of the challenges and regardless of the tough stages and conditions, we just keep going. Because one thing I gotta say is that in rally, I guess it's true when I say, John, in rally nothing is absolute.
We all have, like what I'm telling you earlier also, we have to drive at 70%.
That's right.
Okay, we have to pace ourselves. We have to survive. And in order to survive, we can trade raw speed anytime for survival. And the tenacity of the people behind Dominado E-Motorsports is very commendable. And for these specialized type of things, if you guys are interested of doing something or the other, something similar, or to do or for anything e-motorsports related events and whatnot, please don't hesitate to contact Dominado E-Motorsports. They're on Facebook. Okay, so, and of course the people behind will definitely help towards making sim racing very strong and supporting the community, supporting the industries that think that sim racing is relevant to their needs. So, Dominado E-Motorsports. Check Facebook, Yano?
Yep.
Yes, Facebook. So just look them up at Facebook.
All right. So meanwhile, for other guys who are saying that we're looking forward to more events from AAP, well, definitely for next year. Who knows? Or I think maybe he's asking a different form of question, or rather, diretsuhin ko na, magkaka-rally cross ba ang AAP?
Na sim racing.
Na sim racing. And I'm like, I have done it before as DMR. It's up to AAP to say, let's do it. But you know, it's not up to me. I'm just merely the guy running the show and the broadcast, not the guy making the decision. So yeah, just to make that clear with everyone, because you know, just to make the roads clear. Maisipin ng mga tao ko dyan, I'm the one running the entire thing. No, absolutely not. Yeah.
So if there is demand and fervor, please do message AAP Motorsports on the Facebook page.
There we go.
Right?
There
so
we go. Yep.
if you want, instead of rally, it becomes rallycross on their Rally 2.0 platform. Do let the AAP Motorsports know on Facebook again. And I'm sure they will know your sentiments. And hopefully that would transpire to be reality come 2023.
Oh yeah, definitely 100%. I can't wait for next year. Oh my god, I am so excited for it. I hope we can fast forward, but you know, we gotta enjoy the last few days we have as December. So you know, gotta make it through. All right, so guys, just to conclude the event for the season and even for the year, right? Over the next few days, we'll be deliberating on what results that will be released over in a few days. We'll be verifying it with our boss, Mr. Ivan Isada, right? Because interesting results have transpired. Like all the way from qualifying for the first batch, the PS4, and even the second batch of PC. You gotta take all those into consideration, just so we can make a fair league for everyone who is joining us and beyond. Alright, so there we go. So shout out to you guys for the patience and even for enjoying this with us. And of course to you as well, Kuya John. You guys are still here. Thank you as well for the support and the never-ending support for us, especially on the commentating and for everything. I don't know what I do if ako lang mag-isa to lahat. So thank you. Yeah.
No problem, anytime.
All right, so without further ado, guys, that concludes round 3 for the AAP National Digital Rally Championship for 2022. 2023 will be a promising year, not just for sim racing, but for everything else. Even for actual motorsports will be coinciding with it. So hopefully this test that we held over the holidays, we were able to do it. Maybe it's time we also go back to the weekend schedules. I mean, you know, it was a trial. We didn't really know how it's gonna turn out. But nonetheless, those who turned out to be grabe, you guys are the dedicated ones, I may say.
Yeah, these guys are the MVPs of our series, really, that they have taken the time. Taken time off their busy schedules at work, at school, to join and race with us for this championship. So hats off to all the guys who have played with us.
That's right. All right, so that does it for us, guys. I'll see you guys on next year on the next league for the AAP National Digital Rally Championship. And also for the DMR leagues, guys, I know it's been dragged out due to events and due to conflicts, but nonetheless, we'll be finishing the season strong as well for DMR, so don't worry about that, guys. And yeah, until then, to the next event, we'll see you guys. Thank you.
The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.